praises and glory and honor is due to Yahweh Shemi Havashai by Shemra Kakadash. Double honors to the elders, the apostles, a great millstone. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect. Those in the gospel, bro, lifting up the standard of Yahweh Shemi Havashai, wherever it may be. Real quick, man, this show is titled Nightmare Will Be Over Soon. All right, I got inspiration from the brother from the Bay Area. He upload the anime type videos with the brothers with spiritual power, and he put the dope soundtrack behind it. Very informative, very edifying. It's very uplifting, and scriptures refer to this place as a bad dream or a nightmare because it's constant hell, non-stop hell. You have non-stop hell with the flesh and the mind, all right, body, which is the flesh, and just every day, man, there's always something with this place. So you question the fact about it is, why do the Most High need to make a hell to put somebody in it when we are already in hell on earth? Like, this is literal hell, man. And really your hell starts with your mind, which leads over and spills over to your condition that you're going through as Israelites, man. All right, brothers have been sick for the last month or so. Brothers are having issues on the job, women, children, health infirmities. Satan messing with certain brothers' mind, man. You got a division now among the doctrines, and the list goes. It's like they don't understand. They think that they're gonna get the new world order off and reign supreme, but they don't understand that Yahweh Shemi Havashai is gonna, come back and rule on the earth, man, and set up his people to rule in righteousness, man, because this is oppressive. Okay, it's very oppressive and it's stupid. It's just like it's a big joke. Like, this society is a complete big joke, to the point that you got cockswole diesel men charading as momos, man. Women getting changes to become men, vice versa, children. So who wants to live in a society like that you have to be forced to drink that cup of wickedness, man? And when you speak out against it, then all of a sudden, you're a problem, you're an issue. You're the problem. You're insensitive, you're combative, you're aggressive, you're a bigot. And that's the one they like to throw out a lot, is us being bigots. They call us male chauvinistic, all types of shit. When we ain't doing nothing but following the curriculum of Yahweh Shemi Havashai by teaching the word, man. Lord said, go out there, cry loud, spare not, and show my people their transgressions and Israel their sins, man. So that's what we're supposed to do. But our people, they want to hinder that. Same thing with Jeremiah. They were gainsaying against him, coming up, scoffing and trying to make void his words, disannulling his speech. But like the Most High said that, hey, I would make thy words fire, and these people would. So this word, man, it's cutting these demons to the heart. This is why they're turning up on us. So-called white man, he's losing his power. They're getting ready to go to war with Russia now because the U.S. is talking about sending forces to Ukraine now, man. Okay, and already done it. So we're at the end of this thing. We're very, very close, and it's very possible we can see a how can you say, conventional war between America and Russia, which conventional wars, boots on the grounds, eventually they lead to world wars once the economy is involved. Okay, so once that chip is passed, the RFID chip or the MOTB, that's when shit gets global and nuclear, man. Because by that time, we can expect to have a global collapse. And when a collapse happens, and that's when the other nations are going to force to get involved, because, money is at stake here. Money and rulership is at stake. So Esau's going to throw the whole hand, and he's going to throw all cards in, man. Like they say, all bets are off. Esau's going to throw the whole cookie jar in the fight, man. And us here, man, hey, we just pray that we're around and witness that. At least I do. All right, because honestly, brothers, we getting ready to be tried. You can feel the persecution coming. People have been behaving, our people have been behaving very, very erratically towards the prophets, man. Because they know, even though they don't know directly, it's just in their spirit to come against the prophets, because the Most High always had an adversity between the regular 2/3 Israelites and the elect, the prophets, man. There's always been a clashing back and forth with the other Israelites. That's how the Lord always had it set up. From the beginning, these people have always been averse to the prophets. So don't think that it's strange when you're catching hell on a job or people are looking at you funny. Even if you conceal your identity, I mean, somewhere, somehow, it's gonna be contention somewhere, man. Like right now, I gotta go among a bunch of contentious ass niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? And they're very contentious, man. To the point of just like, how long we gotta suffer these demons? You know? And it's not that I really have problems personally with anybody up there, because it's like, it's really not even me, but it's just like, even among each other, it's just straight hatred and bitterness. You know? You gotta hear the complaints every day. It's like, come on, Jake. You be better off working around Edomites with diversity. You know, because that's the worst thing when you work around all Jakes, man. That's the worst thing that can ever happen. You know, Jake could turn something easy and lucrative into something very negative and degrading, man. You know? So that's why we're asking the Lord to deliver us out of here, because this is nothing more but a goddamn nightmare. You know? It's a straight nightmare. You know? So anyway, some brothers texting the precepts on coming. Yeah, Shabbat Shalom, Yaakov, how about Shabbat Shabbat Rakatam to you brothers out there. But yeah, man, and another thing too, everybody was watching this football game, this Chiefs game versus the Buffalo Bills, which was a good game, but you could tell that those games are scripted. But I'm looking at the game, I'm like, these people don't even understand what type of hell they're getting ready to catch. Like, bread and circus has caught these people completely off guard. You know, everybody, you know, especially in this city, in Kansas City, man, they're proud anyway. And the fact that their team is winning, and I say their team, because I don't really, you know, I'm not from here, and I could care less about all that shit anymore. But it's just like, these people are proud as hell, man. You know, so the more the pride, the harder the destruction. Like the scriptures say, pride goeth before a fall. So, I mean, these people lord in favor and wallow in bread and circus to the point that's all these people live for. It's bread and circus, bread and circus, bread and circus. Football game, like these people's livelihoods, they really put their faith in this, man. And since the whole pandemic thing is going on since 2020, man, I mean, everybody is really just, they clocking out, man. You know, they're clocking out. Everybody seems depressed, angry, desperate, anxious, you know. These people are totally degraded, man. You know, all in the name of what you call a pandemic. You know, and Esau's got the world right where he needed. So it just, hey, come on with it, man. You know, because like I said, man, it's clearly a nightmare. Even for the common Edomite, they're saying that this place is totally out of order. They're seeing that this place is a damn joke. You even got that among Esau. Esau, like, man, this shit is a joke. But see, the problem is you Jakes, man. See, Esau can see it. You 2/3 or you Jakes, you can't see it. In your mindset, you have no beef, no fault with America. Okay? Even on all the hell they putting on you today, most you would do is march. March and do all types of shit. That's it. You ain't gonna do anything. You're not gonna protest the IRS for ripping you off. You're not protesting the child support systems for ripping you off. Okay? You're not showing your grievances with the judge and with the justice system for putting you in a jacked up predicament. You're not doing none of that, man. You know what I'm saying? You just cool with your condition. You cool with working a 9-to-5 job, making pennies on a dollar. You cool with being drawn with overtime and the rest of your money going to the IRS. You cool with that. You have no problem. You cool with slutty women. You cool with simps. Okay? You cool with being degraded. You just cool with every goddamn thing, man. That's why we don't want to suffer you no more. Period. I hate the 2/3, man. I say that completely. I can't stand them. You know, because it's really a diverse spirit, a perverse spirit among our people. You know, they don't want the nightmare to end. These are the same demons that wanted Egypt to stay in power, man. Like they told Moses, they said, you led us out to the wilderness to die. We would have been better off serving captivity under Pharaoh, because when we was getting ready to cross the Red Sea, Jake started panicking, man. And they saw Pharaoh and the armies behind us. They like, oh shit. Like, why you coming out here? They gonna get us anyway. We should have just been better off standing there. And then Moses like, man, chill, man, and see the work of the Lord this very day. And after he did all the miracles, man, Jake still was complaining and talking nonsense, man. It's like, damn, nothing ever good enough for Jake. Nothing is ever good enough. You know, that's why you put your faith in Esau, and Esau's gonna be the one to get you up out of here, man. All right, and I pray that a lot of you start dropping from the 3-pointer you took, man. I pray to this very day, at this very moment, that mass droves of you Israelites start dropping from that damn jab, man. I pray, man. You know, because I'm seeing people at the gig, they ain't looking too well, man. You know, they talking all that madness, pushing Jake to go do stuff. But yet, you look at them, they look like they finna drop dead of the fucking HIV or something, man. You know? And I pray the Most High accelerate that destruction. You know, because once the Most High clean up our enemies, man, that's gonna be a faith booster into us. That's gonna help us to push forward. That's why we pray, man. We pray blessings and we put negative prayers up against you tribes, man. Which we can do, by the way. Because Alicia cursed kids for making fun of him, calling him bald head. 40 and 2 children, man. She-bear came out of the woods and tore him to death. All because they were making fun of the man of the Lord, making fun of his bald head. You know, and then, hey, he looked back on him and he put a fervent curse in the name of Yahweh Bashi, Yahweh Shai. And guess what happened? Those she-bears came out and killed 40 and 2 children, man. And these were little kids. They had to be under the age of 12 or around that age, because the scriptures can compare you to being that of a man of the age of 12. So these were some young little niggas, little monsters out there talking madness, man. You know, like today you got these little kids, you know, they listening to Young Dolph, they listening to Lil Boosie, YMF, Melly. They listen to all the destructive. These little niggas can speak the lyrics better than they can say their own name, man. You know, like women got their little girls twerking. Down here, Zay twerk. That little girl 5 years old twerking, man, on YouTube or whatever platform. But yet she can't say her ABCs. And you black women think that shit is cute. It's crazy, man. Every time you see our women, they always associated with something of border, man. It never fails. It never fails, man. Every time you see the black woman, she better be a damn stripper or a dancer before she be a damn wife and a servant and a daughter. Like, that's a destroyed mentality, man. And then you got these beta males that grew up under these damn women, man. You can't be saying that our women are queens, brother. Well, no, you're right, they are queens. Queen is a prostitute, bro. Those are your queens. They ain't our queens. You know? And that's why, hey, you Jakes, man, you Jake men, you're the worst. You know? Like I said, you love that shit. You know, they love to see women in a club twerking, throwing the money. They don't realize that they're degrading their own people. But they cool with it. And if you say, hey, man, y'all going off, niggas be ready to fight you over that stuff, man. But you can't be saying that. Let her do what she want to do. All right, but when she cheat on your ass, then you crying, man. It's pathetic. It's sad. And we're tired of it. Okay? Proverbs 13:1, it says, only by pride come a contention. With the well-advised is wisdom, right? So a lot of times, man, you know, you try to avoid certain situations, you know, to get you through the day. Like if you know you're dealing with a bonehead Negro, man, it don't be wise for you to tell them the truth, man. You know, you say what you got to say and then you be done with it. Because Jake is emotional, man. Jake will do what they can do to prove a point to get you in a roped up situation, but they will never do it to Esau. You know, because Jake take pride in lording over their people, man. But yet they ain't gonna bust a grape in a fruit fight. And yet they go home and they're being led by their damn women. But they want to come to work and act all tough like they brolic, man. I'm like, man, we don't sit down somewhere with that. Like, bro, chill. Like, you was not a real man, bro. Like the brother big comment, he said it's a difference between men and male. Yeah, you may have the male, you may be of the male species, you may have the male analogy, okay? But other than that, you're not really a man. You're male, but you're not a man, okay? Because men, they stand up for something, you know, even in the face of adversity. We're bold, man. Like, we're bold going out week in and week out, you know, telling our people to repent. That takes boldness, man, you know? What else, brother? Text. Isaiah 30:3. And it reads here, it says, therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame. That's right. And the trust in the shadow of Egypt, your confusion, right? Because our people trust in Egypt. That's why they went down in droves to go ahead and shoot the jumper. And it reads, Matthew 10:6, behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye therefore wise as serpents, harmless as doves, right? Sheep in the midst of wolves, right? So, hey, man, we got to be, well, not docile, but you got to blend in the best way we know how. It's not always easy, but, you know, through the spirit, man, the Lord gave us the spirit of wisdom. It'd be wise when you're working around a bunch of creeps to not reveal your hand to them, man. You know, you may have 1 or 2 Jakes that may be receptive to some type of truth, but even with them, you only can give them so much, because remember, Jake do a lot of talking, man, you know. So it wise you brothers that work, hey, you ain't even got to tell nobody what you about, man. You know, don't tell nobody you teach the scriptures. And I understand you always get a overzealous Christian in there, and that be the test, man. The Lord will set you up with somebody, they be talking that nonsense, and you itching to defend and just shut that person up because they don't know what they're talking about. But then again, you know, you bring well, not condemnation, but you bring hell upon yourself now, because now while they're talking about Jesus at work, you know, you bringing out actual precepts to combat that, then you know, you're gonna be the problem. They can write Jesus on that wall, and there's nothing wrong with that. Nobody's gonna look at them funny. But you, the minute you start actually breaking them scripts down, then you know it's just like, oh nah, this guy gotta go, man. He's not, you know, because you gotta understand it's a difference between Jesus and the Bible. Okay, it's a difference. It's a big difference. Jesus has nothing to do with the Bible, and a Christian show you that by their actions and their words, because Christians don't believe, nor do they know what to believe in. Okay, they don't have the understanding. No, we do. So hold your peace on certain things, brothers, man. I know we gotta suffer a lot of bullshit. You know, I know it's in us. You know, because me, I'm very fervent to speak the truth, but at times I'm just like, man, the Lord told us, he said, cast ye not your pearls before swine. He said, and give not was holy unto dogs. He said, fuck these people, man. He said, the only thing they're gonna do is turn around and rend you and attack you for what you believe in. You know, here they talking about the MOTB at work, and they think it's this and this and that, and they believe it's this. But then when you talking about it, then you know, all of a sudden it's like an issue. So yeah, man, you just gotta move in wisdom. You know, you gotta move in wisdom, man. You know, that's what it's all about, just moving in wisdom and staying out of the way, man. You know. So anyway, brothers, man, I'm gonna end it there. Give it all praises and glory and honor is due to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai by Hashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders, the apostles of Great Millstone. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect. And with that, Shalom, wa blah blah blah. Shalom.